1940. Secret research institutions were established around the world to investigate paranormal phenomenon. 1981. The Union publicized the existence of the Institute and established a paranormal control agency called RSE. Shame we didn't get enough time to actually read all of that, but never mind. Camera control scheme. Choose a preferred control scheme. Continuous tracking or click and drag. I think we're going to go for click and drag because that's probably a little bit more like what I'm used to from things such as manic minors. My head hurts. Where am I? All of these bodies. What has happened? Excellent questions of which I have no answers to. Number 473 is the last team member. Make sure to complete the mission. Okay, I don't have a baldies what my mission is, other than to dance on the graves of my compadres, but never mind. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to something called Dissonance, I think it's called, which is a big word, which I couldn't define if you asked me to. But let us pick up some of this equipment. How do I turn around? Okay, so I click and with the right mouse button. Mission objective: search and recover missing personnel number 126, 172, 196, and 253. Hopefully they're not SCPs. If assets are unrecoverable, bring back any documentation that they carry. Investigate the research facility. Sorry, thought there was something wrong on OBS. Never mind. If assets are unrecoverable, bring back any documentation they carry. Investigate research facility 642. Gather information about subjects 406 and 830. Document reports when you have crucial discoveries. Remember our doctrine: rescue civilians under the threat of the paranormal, supervise all subjects under the influence of the paranormal, and eliminate or control all uncontrollable objects. Goodness, seems very SCP. I do remember the mission. I need to find the missing personnel and my brother. Alright then, there should be a team here. Am I the only one left? Can I get this light, please? There we are. Flashlight acquired. Cool. Now, how did it say to use a medkit? Was it M? Oh, goodness. I've brought up some stuff. Items. Collected items. Nothing. Kitty odds. Consumables. Can I use this somehow? There we are. Use the medkit. How much health did that give me? Most, but not all of it. I think I should use the other one. There we are. That's better. Okay. Now we don't have to listen to that infernal heartbeat the entire time. Okay then. So, let's see what other documents we have here. See if we can get any other information. I'm getting massive, massive SCP feelings off this. Takes the form of a humanoid. It is aggressive and attracted by sounds. It can be stopped by lights. There may be a hidden aspect of the subject we are not aware of. Please proceed with caution. Alright, what have we here? Class undecided. Giddy blasted bureaucracy and red tape. Widely used field tool it takes on the form of a flashlight, can act as a light source. According to experiment file XXX, the naughtiest of all files, it can also stop subject 830 temporarily. The battery life is relatively short, just like that of my light, and can recharge itself in the field. It may have some hidden effect on a particular field environment. So is my light draining then? Oh, I see. So it drains, and then I have to let it recharge. Alright, fair enough. And it acts like a evening friend. Get out. It acts as some sort of a weapon, does it? Hello. Magnetic interference. Get out. So how does this work exactly? Because you're going to keep on chasing me. I can use that to slow you down, but then what exactly am I meant to do when I run out of puff? Which is right about now. I need something a little bit more permanent for the defeating of this creature. What's this? This is a medkit. I might need one of them in a minute, but I need something else first and foremost. The electric circuits, I really, really wish that... Oh, giddy yards. This is a problem. I need some form of weapon or something. There's millions of these creatures. And suddenly they've all stopped assaulting me. Which is nice. Those creatures seem to... I was going to say they like the light. But maybe they don't. Maybe it's not a pleasant thing. Maybe it sort of freezes them. Because the flashlight freezes them. And then when they get close to that other light, they seem to get stuck around it. Which is nice. So perhaps that is what I need to do. Sort of lure them towards something like this. And then that'll sort of freeze them in place and they won't be able to chase me any longer. The mission is a success. We have successfully captured and contained 830, and we are conducting further investigations. The second team is already going to Area 403 to establish a foothold there. Team 401 has moved to Area 403. I need to go there, and hopefully there we'll find slightly less numerical designation codes. Alright then, this is probably not the way I need to go. I probably need to go this way, judging off the compass to the north east. Alright then, I'm going to try and skirt very carefully between these kids so that I do not trigger them to chase after me. Particle trap activation. Turn on the flashlight and aim it at the particle trap to activate it. Okay, this looks like fun. I want to wait until I've got someone that needs to be killed with it first. Giddy aunt! That would be about now. Yeah, that got most of them. Giddy aunt. Does that thing, Ah, yeah, there we go. So do I just sort of activate it and then anyone that walks through it dies? That's cool. Good. I'm glad we found a actual way of defeating those kids rather than just bashing them about a bit. Right, I'm not going to go over there because there is a document over there in that corner. But there are also many more monsters which might wish to murder me. But they definitely wish to murder me. Or maybe they're just trying to give me a hug. I haven't quite let them get close enough yet. Okay, the door is locked. I have to find the key, which presumably is over there. Right, I'm not usually a massive fan of these, Okay, so I can use the mouse wheel to scroll in and out a teeny tiny little bit. Right, would you like to chase me so that I can murder you a little bit more? There we go. Okay. So I just need to lure you back over here, and then activate this, and you die in a horrifying death. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, I'm not usually a massive fan of these sort of. Well, it's not really top-down, is it? It's more just like extremely third person. Maybe fifth person or seventh person. Yeah, I'm not normally a fan of this type of camera angle, but this one works quite nicely. Keycard acquired. Right, what's that thing? Is it a chain? That's a shame, because it looks a bit like a sniper rifle from this distance. Alright, let's have a wee read of this document, see if there's anything here. 850 Vortex. Subject 850 is an anti-gravity field that targets specifically 830, and it is likely that 830 is only a small part of an object we see as the humanoid. With further investigation, research and experiments, we have found that 850 would cause fatal injuries to 830 by dissolving a critical part of 830, but has little effect on humans. Okay, that's good. I did wonder about stepping into it just to see if I was going to die from doing that, but I'm glad to know that somebody else has already taken that plunge for me. Right then, I've used my key card, and now I can get bashed in the face by this massive vault door. Okay, let's go inside and see what adventures are waiting for us within Site 403. I am so sorry. It looks safe for now. Does it? Does this look safe to you? Kitty.
Dissonance 0%.
Oh, I could barely hear that. Can I put the voices up at all? Sound effects, background music, master volume. Not really, no. No, none of that really goes up any higher. Okay, that's a pain in the neck. That voice sounded a bit like the Borg. That doesn't fill me exactly with confidence. Alright then. Hello, friend. This is interesting, actually, because it allows you to sort of look around in a much safer way than you normally could. Press space to roll under obstacles. Oh, okay, I thought that was just a thing I could use to keep myself safe, like a dodging mechanic for getting away from baddies. It seems like it's a bit more than that. Mission Day 5. The team has encountered some kind of creature. We still can't figure out its intentions, if it even has a purpose. Mission Day 7. I know field operation is dangerous, but I just finished an operation not too long ago. Why did they send us out here so fast? One of the team members got knocked out by that creature. He was talking about exploring and wanting to get to know the creature. We know they are hostile and the cause of their aggression is unclear. Why does the organisation always send somebody this naive on field duty? They need to be trained before sending them out. We found that a special light wavelength can stop the creatures from moving. Now we can finally move forward. These creatures need to be contained for the safety of the public. After installing filters to the light sources around us, we can be sure that those lights will stop the creatures as we proceed into the target facility. I don't know what's in there, but it must be something important. My brother was here. I have to find him. Well, yes, we shall try indeed. So yes, maybe if I shine the light on him straight away, then by the time it goes off, yeah, there we are. By the time it goes off, I'll be far enough away that I won't lure him away. Because what I want to do is to keep them there. Keep them there at that light so that they can't run away from me. And by using the giddy... And of course the frickin' light had to go off. Of course it did. Of course it did. There are so many monsters. What happened to this place? Did my brother complete his investigation? Giddy art's very brightly coloured, isn't it? Right, would you just like to stay by that light, please? Thank you. Right, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I get the opportunity to look at all the pretty colours. The colours are very pretty. I like them. Okay, there's a swirly whirlpool of death over there. These particles appear again. This place is uncanny. It is a bit spooky, isn't it? It's quite cute, though. I quite like it. Okay, then. I assume I need a key card to get through here. Yep. Key required. Alright, then. I guess there's nothing much to do except, run forward. Activate that, and then giddy aunts, quite a few of them will get cross at me. Oh gosh, get away from me, at least long enough for me to get on the other side of this thing. Oh dear. They're not the brightest bunnies in the box, are they? Giddy aunts. Oh, hello there, didn't see you there. Would you like to chase me as well? Come on. Come on. No? You're not aggressive? Okay then, you've learned your lesson, compared to everyone else. Mission record 5. We have reached area 403. There have been some casualties along the way. There is no time to process the dead. We have to complete the mission as soon as possible. Are they the bodies I saw earlier after I woke up? Oh, yeah, those guys. I totally forgot about them. That's not very humane of me, but I did totally forget that those bodies were there. Oh, come on. There we go. That's better. I love how they cartwheel over it. I find that quite adorable. Okay then, there's the key card that I need. Let me have a quick nosy around and see if there's anything else around here of any interest. Except for little monsters like you. Come on then. There we are. I don't think I'll ever tire of that animation. Lead researcher, weaponized personnel team. Researcher of team. Missing personnel report. When you say missing, do you mean dead? They must be here. I need to figure out where my brother went. Okay, maybe they're the ones that did survive, but have since vanished into thin air. Or there'd be a piece of paper here noting their names and numbers. However, you'd think that missing person document would be back at headquarters rather than here. Because if all those people went missing, who was here to write it? Okay, is there any monsters in there? None I can see. It looks like some sort of archaeological dig. I've seen in this organisation's documents, but I do wish the subtitles would stay there longer. Why is it here? This place looks like an abandoned site. What's this? A scanner. Press R to use the scanner. Use the scanner to resonate and reveal hidden creatures and objects. Ah, that's cool. Whoa. That's a lovely effect. Very nicely done. Alright, let's have this key card. Is this a note about the scanner? Amazing scanner! It is a highly advanced field tool and can scan and project an augmented image at the target for the user to see. According to several field reports, it is highly recommended on any type of search mission. It is extremely difficult to build, and the technology is highly classified, thus it is only supplied to the most critical missions. I see. Good thing I've got one then, because I am the most critical of all people. At least I'm in critical condition in terms of my total lack of brain power. Right, what does this say? Dear. 836. I've noticed that they've got these certain sort of sub-designations after some of their names. It can distort light waves in a radius around its core, making it invisible to the naked eye. The subject itself is not aggressive towards living beings, but its distortion field can cause severe damage to living beings. Invisible monsters! The scanner will be helpful. Yeah, and it's flashing at me to tell me it's there. There is something odd here. Maybe I should use the scanner. Oh, goodness. Hi, friend. So I've got to try and move around without getting caught by this creature. Oh, these creatures, sorry. Which is going to be really fun, given that the recharge on this thing is quite long. What do you mean, are they affected by something? It's nothing to do with this, is it? I don't even know what these are. Prison cells are really thin people, one presumes. Idiot. It's like dancing on the floor, trying to catch around these kids. Okay, anything in here of any importance? Well, nothing murderous, I'll say that. Goodness. Area sweep is in progress. So far, we've not encountered any resistance. The next step is to report our findings to headquarters and move into the next area. We estimate to complete the sweep by the end of the next day. Our recon team was reported back. It seems that they need our help with some repairs. The mission should be completed in about a week. Okay, so everything seemed above board. The intercom did not ring again. There is no signal in here. That's probably why the organisation lost track of Team 401. Oh no, I have to do this alone. Don't worry, friend. You've got me to help you, because I'm sure I'll be enormously helpful in this situation and definitely won't get you killed. Okay then, I spy a person over there. What the hell is that? Something on the ground there. Idiot. Is there something on the floor? Maybe I can use this against the monsters. Yeah, it just looks like a great big pile of rubbish or something. But, what's with the mech? Is that on my side or their side? I'm severely concerned. This should be 830-2-11. Were they doing experiments on it? I mean, probably. They probably weren't being very pleasant to it. Okay, I think there's one there. There isn't. Can I use the light on it? Yeah, okay, so the light works. So I've got to somehow lure it into the, there we go. There we go. That one didn't work for some bizarre reason. Kids aren't. Okay, it's got a little bit too much brain power for my taste. Why do sometimes these things not go off and other times they do? Could somebody explain that, please? I am a bit confused. Right, come on. Just walk into the thing. Just walk into the thing, for goodness sake. Man alive. I'm sorry, I don't quite understand what I'm doing wrong. Idiot. I seem to have turned into some sort of, Play-Doh person upon death, which is an interesting event. Right, okay. I get that this hurts him. What I don't get is how I lure him into it. Can I stand on it without getting hurt? Yes, okay, so I need to be a little bit less careful about this. I didn't say health damage from that, did I? Or did I? Okay, so I do take a bit of health damage from that. Okay, fair enough. Use a medkit quickly. Okay, so what I need to do is somehow lure him into these things. See, half the time it just doesn't work. Why does it just not work? Does it have to be... Do I need the light to activate it? Is that it? Oh, do I need to freeze him on it? Is that it? I need to, like, get him to stand on it and wait there for a second. Okay, right. This is beginning to make a little bit more sense. Idiot. He's still not very willing to stand over them. There we go. Okay, right. This is going to work a little bit better now. The fact that I've just run out of battery is a lot less good, but there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, right. I understand how this works now. I didn't realise I had to activate it with the light. I didn't think that's what happened the first time. Yay! We worked it out. Sorry about getting you killed, fella, but we got there the second time, which I suppose is what counts. What's this thing? Oh, this is part of the corpse. Probably should have realised that a little bit earlier. Alright then, I should also stop standing in these things because they're like wildly dangerous. Right, okay then. Let's head through here and see what we've got at the end of this facility. I wonder what's outside. Probably nothing good. Probably something a little bit murderous. Right. This is pretty. Finally, some daylight. What is this place? Did the gate move me somewhere? You're right. This is at least an identical gate, or more likely exactly the same gate as the one we entered by. So something a bit fishy is going on around here. Right. I need to get all of you lot to die. And that includes Giddy Aunt. It includes all of you guys as well, who I didn't see earlier. But, there we go. That's better. Right, let's pick up these. Wrong button, Phil, but never mind. Okay, I'm beginning to wonder whether this actually is a dodging thing, because it didn't seem to do much good for me when that monster, that robot creature, was after me. So, I'm wondering whether it's just a sort of crouching thing for going under obstacles and stuff. Right, if you'd like to come over here, friend. I said, if you'd like to come over here, friend. Some of them are... I think some of them are just a bit sneaky, and they're waiting for me to get closer so they have a greater chance of putting my face off. Our new objective is to gather intelligence on the progress of Project 830. It seems that the project can speed up the dissonance rate. Some of them have developed new abilities. We need to investigate this further. It seems as though I have come to the right place. My brothers and the others were brought here by 8:30. But where exactly are we? Something interesting over there. So take a wee bit of health. Giddy aunt. That is quite beautiful in its own way. Right, let's head off down here and see what we've got. The bridge is broken. Maybe there is another way around. Ah! I wouldn't do very well in a survival situation, would I? I'd just leap into a crevice, not even noticing that the bridge is half built. Oh dear. Right, never mind. Let's have this health kit, because goodness knows we'll need it at the rate I'm going. Project 830 encompasses a large physical environment, with Subject 830-1 as a gated architectural structure. 830 consciously eliminates or modifies parasitic objects and humans that enter the gate. Modified humans either become part of Project 830 and are controlled by the parasite to attack other humans entering the project. Currently contains 830-1 doors and 832-N modified items and monsters. Codes such as 830-2 are given out to humanoids and items that enter 830-1 after being transformed by the project. I see. So they are the little minions of the bad guy. Idiot. Would help if I was paying a little bit more attention to the game and worrying a little bit less about the frame rate. Alright then. Let's clear out more of these kids. I kind of wanted both of you, to be honest with you, but I guess I'll settle for one at a time if we can't have a nice little three-way going on. Alright, come on you. Come on. Come on, kids, you have to get the hell away from me. I do like like each of them are unique in a way. They all have their own idiosyncrasies in that they all sort of activate at different ranges and respond to different things. Anything sneaky or secret around here? Nope, nothing I can see. Okay, we could go down there, which looks sort of exciting, or we could go through here, which looks also sort of exciting. This place seems abandoned from a long time ago. Maybe I can find something that was left behind. Oh, that's cool. So the scanner just shows you where items are. It doesn't necessarily mean that you can't... What the hell? Oh, there was one of them monsters there and I didn't even realise it. It doesn't necessarily mean you can't make use of those items without having activated it. They're just invisible. They're not... It's not as if they're not actually there. Okay then, that gives us a key card. That's good. Let's drop down before our invisible friend over there decides to be a pain in the neck. And see what we've got over here. Is this the thing they were talking about? What is this? Magnetic component. Magnet mode. Press Q to switch to magnet mode. Toggle the magnet up and push objects and magnetic creatures. Oh, so I have a sort of weapon. Press left mouse button to toggle magnet mode. Yeah, it's alright, you said that earlier. Alright then, can I do that? Here we go. Yeah, so I can pick this up and then throw it about a bit. That's kind of fun. Can I bash down this door using that? Indeed I can. Now, what the hell is that creature? And it doesn't look very friendly. Let's just get another box and do a little bit more bashing. Good. It has fallen over on its face. Oh dear. Right, okay, I rather enjoyed that. Perhaps I enjoyed that somehow even more. Right, I need to throw this to assault you, don't I? Okay, good. They don't have enormous volumes of health. That makes me very happy. That looks like a combat arena in there. That should be good fun. So these one, oh yeah, that's not something I'm supposed to break, is it? That's just something I'm supposed to dodge under. Right, so I can pick you up and then sort of throw you away. Do you want to interact with those things? No, seemingly you don't. How do I get rid of you then? Get giddy, God. Not by doing whatever the hell it was I just did. Oh dear, this game really does like you to just sort of figure it out on your own, doesn't it? Alright then, let's hope that we don't have a million more of those creatures in here, but we probably do, judging off all these big red Ferrero Rochers. Was developed to be a field operating bot that is sturdy and can be used in any condition. It was deployed in missions that were hazardous for human operators. With the most recent intelligence of the furnace, we believed that 830-2-5 was operating in the operating areas undergone dissonance and is no longer retrievable. So this dissonance, this is to refer to some state whereby they come under the influence of this badness. Technical term there, bitter badness. But I don't think I'm going to be able to get through there. So is my job to stop the dissonance, or perhaps wipe out the dissonance? Now that it's infecting all of these little robots of ours. Alright, let me smash up a few more things. No, I definitely can't get through there. Does seem like where I'm meant to go. But there's nothing on the old scanner. I can't dodge and do it. Oh, giddy aunt, who did that? That was very rude of you. Don't be doing that. Giddy aunt. I literally said just don't do that. And now you're just being rude. Giddy aunt. And I didn't get time to read that. Okay, I didn't realise that the doors were magnetic as well. I didn't realise those were things that I could pick up. I noticed another health kit under there. I want to try and get that. There we are, okay. Because, it seems I shall need it, for I am a wee bit rubbish at this. Alright then, now we've got to see if we can figure out what these red things do. I feel like if I tried throwing them into the red thing, and that didn't really seem to work. Throwing the red thing into them also doesn't really seem to work. Ah, okay, they seem to be some sort of fire bombs. Yes. When you throw them after a little while, they explode. Okay, that's cool. That's fair enough. Okay then. I'm slowly understanding what we need to do. Magnetic grappling hook. Aim at the magnet anchor during magnet mode and use it to pull yourself towards the anchor. Ah, okay, so how does this work? Okay, so I stand close to it, I set it off, and then I can pull myself towards it. Okay, can I use that to like catapult myself off into the wild blue yonder as well, or not? Key required. All the way over there? Go downhill and look for the key. Yeah, it's a bit of a trek. You sure we can't look around a bit closer first? Alright, I'm not sure how the magnets work yet, but we'll figure that out in time. 830-2-19 was created for the disposal of specials. Its core is powered by one of our reactors that takes the energy of them and turns them into energy we can use. The most recent mission gathered intel that it had grown its consciousness and refused to dispose of any more. It could be due to a core malfunction. Further testing is needed. Either that or it has obtained sentience and it doesn't particularly wish to be a garbage compactor any longer. Who knows? Right, let me have those please. Okay, good. Getting a decent stock of those stored up, if nothing else. Alright then. Let's see what we've got here. So I need to head down here somewhere. Somehow. Cable car doesn't seem to be working. There's something on the other side. Maybe I can restart it from there. Oh, down there you mean? Okay, so I can use that to make my way back. I notice a bad person over there as well, which is going to be fun, trying to deal with them whilst also doing a load of mechanical work. Alright then, so I somehow need to work my way around using these things, and I don't quite understand how this works, because you seem to have to be very close to use them. But, well, that was spiffingly intelligent of me, wasn't it? I keep pressing space thinking it's a jump button, but it never is, and it never has been, and it never will be. Right. Let me try that again. So how does this work? Oh, that's because I'm using the flashlight. That explains why it wasn't working. So I can use that to bring myself closer, but surely there must be something more to it than that. Would you no, you wouldn't do the thing. Okay, that thing doesn't work anymore, it seems. I'm not entirely sure I know how, but oh, I see. So it does work. It just works like at a certain sometimes. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Okay, fair enough. So I have to sort of point at it and shoot, and then it will activate. Okay, I'm going to pretend that I know what's going on, and I think we've made our way back to... Yeah, we've made our way back to the little area where we went up before. Okay then, so presumably I need to go down this way. So we need to point at it, click, and then click again. Okay, this place is too quiet. Why, would you prefer it if there were a dozen monsters running around? There is no one here with me to tell me what to do. I am scared, and also not very independent, judging by that. Has this run out of chaff again? Right, come on, activate. It seems to activate for a second, but it's not quite enough. I need to get up there, at least I think I do. It's very difficult because I can only pan the camera left and right. I can't turn it up or down. So it's impossible for me to actually know whether I'm going in the right direction or not. But let me head back up this way and see if I can sort of come around the other side. Yeah, because look, if I could get up there, then I'd be able to get onto that one on the left there. But for some reason that one isn't activating, which is mightily irritating. Oh, unless I can activate this one. Yes, here we are. Okay. Can I jump straight down there or not? Yes, I can. Okay, lovely stuff. We're starting to slowly work this out. Very, very slowly. Okay, I need to find another particle fountain or whatever they are. Here is one. Let us go dancing on the ice and see if we can murder a few people on the ice. I enjoy that. That's very nicely put together. Very finely balanced. In terms of like the speed of the enemies and things. Alright. Developed after the furnace. Its purpose was to deliver usable energy sources to the furnace and take out any excess that the furnace created in the process. The most recent update on the situation has evidence suggesting that this and the furnace are interconnected. Further experimentation is still required. I do get the impression you guys are just sort of knocking things together with no real understanding of what the consequences are. I probably shouldn't jump in there, should I? But you know I'm going to. Okay, well I'm alive, which is more than I can say.
Dissonance, 30%.
I still have no idea what you're saying, friend. 30%? That's impossible! 30% what? 30% interest rate? 30% pension contribution fund? I don't know. Can we just have one, please? Thank you. There we are, that's better. I don't know what that's measuring, but I don't think it's saying anything good. The dissonance rate of the current operating environment is off the chart. New orders come from the top saying we need to detonate the safety measure that is within the center of the experiment. Hopefully this can make sure they don't leak out or delay the inevitable. My brother was here. Did he evacuate safely? I need to make sure. Right, I also need to do a little bit of fighting, if you don't mind, sir. We shall get back to the brotherly reunion in a minute, as soon as we have defeated these rather short and stout, wavy dancing monsters. Idiots. Oh dear. The Cleaner. Developed to gather, store, and dispose of unwanted materials from experiments. As of recent activity in the Spooky Door operation, and I thought I came up with silly names, has become hostile towards field agents. It is able to use projectile attacks and is highly dangerous. Proceed with caution. Is that something I've met yet? Is that these little blue robot creatures? They seem like they're relatively well designed for sort of clean-up operations. They're quite close to the ground, and they've got little paws. Alright then. Evening, friends. I'm not seeing anything I can fight you with. I mean, I can fight you with, like, each other, in terms of, like, pulling you around and kicking you about a bit. But, oh, there's a thing in the way. So, that shouldn't surprise me, but somehow it does. Would you people stop throwing things at me? Or there's things over here I'm supposed to be throwing at them. Ah, suddenly everything makes sense. When I start paying attention to the game, ow. And then my box gets stuck. Oh, for goodness sake. I've only got 3 of those things, you know. Can I have this one, please? No, not him. This. There we are. That's better. Kitty aunt. I need that. Ow. I need my face as well. Man, I suck at this. And I shouldn't, because it's perfectly straightforward. I just seem to suck at everything. Okay, that's got me a key card. So, will that get me through this door on the left here, or do I need to constantly forget that there's a thing here? Will that get me through the door on the left here, or is there another key card over there? I'm going to go have a look over here first, just to see what's going on. Okay, so I need to actually open the doors this time, and actually remember how we do that. There we are, that's better. Anything in there I should be aware of? Not really. Alright then, none of the boxes are too close to me, which isn't very fun, but let me just scoot under here. Haha, you're all a bit too plump to get through the door. Excellent, I have defeated you with a thin doorway. Right, go away. Give me this box. Right. Okay, good. It seems like they supply you with one box, which is sort of invincible, a box that doesn't break, which is lovely. Very nice of them to do that. I will never get over the little death animations and things. They are a bizarre combination of adorable and hilarious. Okay then, anything else important here? Doesn't seem like it. No documentation or anything like that, so nope, I don't reckon we need to go in there. Alright then, let's use the key card and see what we've got in here. Looks like a big chamber. What is going on here? Oh, gosh. I would have fallen to my death if I chose the wrong path. Yeah, that much I can gather, friend. Okay, so I need to carefully sort of navigate myself towards... Well, that seems utterly fair. Utterly, utterly fair. Right, presumably you're trying to tell me that there are certain ones that I do need to, certain ones I do need to leap towards and certain ones that I don't, because that one's right on the edge of one. Alright then, let me see if I can get to that one. There we are, that's a bit better. So I need to pick the ones that are in the middle, not the ones that are off to the edge, like that one, for example. Okay then. I reckon I can manage this. As long as I'm just extremely careful. Alright, there we are. Everything has been sorted out. I'm not seeing any monsters in here, but I've got these big fireball things, which are used for weapons. Which makes me wonder. Alright, it seems the enemies are in the next room, waiting patiently for me. Okay then, I'm going to take one of these with me, so that I am prepared for the first assault. Yes, there we are. Can I, I didn't really want to shut the door, to be honest with you. I more wanted to pull that fireball out from underneath him, so that I could sort of turn it against him. But, didn't really work. Okay, that one bounced off a little bit. Is that something that happens a lot with you guys? It seems to be, yes. Maybe what I need to do is, that's interesting. Are they like... What the hell is that creature? What is that thing there? I think, what they might be is some sort of suicide bomber. Yes, what prompted them to detonate the bombs to escape? Yeah, we'll get to all of that in a sweet second. Okay, so those things have a little bomb underneath them, which when they get close to you, they set off. And then they explode. So they act as little sort of kamikazes, as it were. That's interesting, because that means I can turn them against the enemy by just picking them up and throwing them towards the bad guys, and then they all kill each other. Let's see, they're getting stronger. We cannot let them get out of here. The organization is right. The dissonance phenomenon is too dangerous to leak out. We cannot risk infecting any other object. We are about to trigger the operation's safety measure. These creatures seem a lot like 8-7. They do have a similar behavior pattern and looks. Is this why the organization sent me here? Why, does he have some... The same creature that's killed my parents. Ah, I was about to say, does he have some sort of expertise in this area? Seems like he does. Is this place involved with that one? It's almost like this RES is like the non-copyright infringing version of SCP with a slightly more ghostly and ghouly elements to it, rather than your I was going to say SCP is... I don't know what word he'd use to describe SCP, to be honest with you. I don't think he'd use the word paranormal, but I'm not sure what word he would use. Can I use this to fight them? Yeah, that works. You just sort of grab a great big box and smash him in the head. That works nicely. Right then, see if I can get this running. Yay! Got the little ski lift working. Okay then, I don't think I'm meant to go... Am I meant to go back yet? I don't know. I don't know if I've got the key that I need. I hope this will lead me to solve some of my doubts. Oh, doubts about what? I feel like doubt isn't what we should be feeling right now. Maybe mortal terror would be a bit more accurate. Okay, good. We do have the access code for this. Also, what's with the radiation in this place? Because I seem to be wearing a hazmat suit, and I keep hearing a Geiger counter go off. So what's all that about? We have found what seems to be the last of the Team 401 reports. The mission states to find them, but we did not see any bodies. What happened to them? The radio connection with the base also cannot be established. We are on our own. I won't give up looking for my brother until I find his body. Everything here is so strange. I am going to figure out what happened. Oh, goodness. And Team 502, I think I'm on this team for a special mission, but I am the only one alive. Well, that's good, because I'm having a hard enough time controlling one character. If you wanted me to control an entire team, I'd be absolutely screwed. Okay, I get the impression this might be the furnace. That might be what this is. So you've got these magnets here, which are attached by these cables to this thing. But goodness knows what it does. Am I supposed to, what the hell? I'm not convinced I understand what I did. Ow, my face! Idiot. What did that do? Is there a boss fight going on right now? Because if so, I'm not realizing it. Do I need to like... Oh, giddy up. No, I definitely do not need to do that. Okay, so the door is shut behind me. And I do seem to be having a fight with somebody. Except I have no idea who it is that I'm fighting with, or how exactly I'm supposed to survive this. Do I need to go up? Is that the thing? Could I get any of these things to go up again? Right, come on, go up. Go up. Go up, like you did before. Idiot. Maybe I need to go up. Rather than just it going up. But they don't really seem to do that anymore. They seem to have decided that that isn't much fun anymore. Oh, okay. Was it just a matter of me having to wait? Okay, right. So I can use that as a safety thing to get myself away from the, to get myself away from those impacts. Presumably I need to use these to fight it, except I don't quite know where. I mean, there's some smoke coming out of it. Idiot, I need to get back up on top of this thing, don't I? Before it blows me up. Okay. I was wondering whether you had to, like, throw them into this, this sort of yellow port, as it were. But, doesn't seem like you can get them inside it. Idiot. I like that the cables aren't lighting up anymore, which would, you know, allow me to actually get the hell away from here. That's not really where I wanted it to go, but never mind. I think we are slowly figuring this out. There we are. Okay, all three of those things have gone off now. So giddy art. I keep forgetting to be prepared for that. So what am I throwing at now? Okay, so now it's throwing out twice as many each time. So it is more cross with me. But what do I need to attack now? I mean, I can keep throwing stuff at it, but there's no sort of obvious weak points now. There's no sort of place where they should be. And I still don't know how to get away from that, unless I'm just supposed to physically stand further away. I mean, I can keep throwing these things at it, but I'm not convinced how much good that's going to do. Well, it did some good. I have no idea how I won that fight, but somehow I did, and I am proud of myself. Right, kitty. I enjoyed this game, but man, I don't understand it. It gives you lots of information in terms of the documents, but not a lot of it is helpful. Alright then. We are in another little facility. I don't know how far through the game we are. The game could be hours long for all I know.
1. Dissonance, 70%.
Okay, it said 70% that time, so it seems whatever it is that's happening to me is happening quite fast and quite a lot. Capturing 087 was no ordinary task. The board has agreed to put together a secret task force to deal with the supernatural. Being able to contain and control this supernatural phenomenon will be critical to the stability and growth of our society. The fact that the supernatural can be a threat to humanity prove this cannot be overlooked anymore. Okay. Dissonance rates have been going up. Why? How? I still have no idea what that means. Does that mean I'm slowly coming under the influence of this thing that's been corrupting all the robots? 087 broke out of the containment facility. Many senior research personnel were killed in the incident. The radical group that believed in harvesting the power of the supernatural began to move to a much more cautionary underground facility. And there's always a few radical groups in every argument, aren't there? Particularly when it comes to the saving or the dying of humanity. Right then. Any more information? According to a recent research experiment, there is now the possibility of turning living creatures into more compatible versions of 087. Our goal of one day controlling and containing the supernatural is finally within reach. You were literally saying 5 seconds ago that was a dreadful idea, but okay. Sacrifices have to be made, and the board has already agreed on the experiments of human subjects. We may triumph. Or everything may go horribly, horribly wrong. I'm gonna guess on the horribly wrong side. What's that? There's a box there. Can I pick that up with this? I don't think so. Oh, some sneaky equipment that I didn't see was there before. Okay then. This is gonna go really well. These are indeed secret experiments. What do they want? Okay, so I somehow need to make my way across here without triggering any of these wires, one presumes. Can I sort of dodge underneath one? Yes, indeed. I am most limber and excitable. Okay, I need the key for this. And it looks like it's over there. Okay. I just need to channel my inner jewel thief to try and get through this. Okay, so just slip under there. And then... Oh, giddy aunt. Giddy aunt. That didn't quite go the direction that I thought it was going to go, but never mind. Okay, I need to slip under that one as well. There we go. Somehow I'm doing alright. There is a medkit over there, but I'm probably going to take more than a medkit's worth of damage in the process of trying to get it. So let me just wait for that one to come up, and then slip under it, and then slip under that one as well. Idiot. I seriously have no idea how I'm doing this well. I feel like I'm doing unreasonably well at this. Alright, let's open this door. Let's see what we've got here. Ah, is this where the board had their secret meetings about experimenting on people? What are these? Am I an experiment? Am I an experimental subject? Oh goodness, these are pictures of me, or at least pictures of somebody else in the hazmat suit anyway. Interesting. Is that what's to do with my dissonance rate being so mysterious? After looking through more failed cases, maybe a predatorial approach with an emotional impact can affect the test subject to resist the parasitation. I assume that means something to do with parasites. Could that be something we are missing after all this time? There is no time to waste. We have to get a team in here. Team 401 should be a good fit for this kind of experiment. They are one of the most elite teams in the task force. Maybe it's time for quality over quantity. Okay, so they were calling them in for something, but what exactly, I'm not sure. Team 401 was extracted because of outbreaks within the facility. We need another team to get in here. We only have Team 502 at our disposal. We don't have another choice. Most of Team 502 have failed and are no longer alive due to the facility robot experiment, but one person survived. He is nothing out of the ordinary. Maybe he will be our first successful subject. You mean me, don't you? You mean I'm just perfectly ordinary? I think if people looked at me, one word that wouldn't come to mind would be ordinary. In need of a straitjacket might come to mind.
80%.
Up to 80%.
Warning. Dissonance over 90%.
90%. I can guess what figure this will be.
Dissonance 100%.
Yep, I have fully dissocialized, or whatever it is. I seem to be falling apart at the seams. My particles seem to be falling off me. Oh gosh, that's my brother, isn't it? Where is he? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, giddy aunt. Okay, right. Do you respond to light? Seemingly not. You have a heck of a dash on you. Can I, okay, right, there we are. So you do still take damage from this. Even if you're extremely fast. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, and now you're invisible as well, because, you know, of course you are. Kitty aunt. Okay, right, let me just reactivate that again. And then kitty aunt. Okay, I think we got a couple of them. We didn't get nearly enough of them, however. Kitty aunt. Whoa! How the hell am I surviving this? Could some of you just go in there? There we are. Okay, that's at least cleared out a few of them. This dash is actually proving to be extremely useful to me because it means they move in straight lines. Giddy aunt. What the hell is going on? There's a lot going on right now and I really don't understand any of it. And what the hell? Okay, so I need to keep out of the spotlights? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Because somehow they make everything go all screwy? Okay. Giddy aunt. No, no, no! Okay, I need to use the dodge to get out of that. Where the hell am I? Okay, there's someone over there. I don't much want to fight him. I don't much want to fight anyone, to be honest with you. I don't wish to seem pacifistic, but still. I can't do anything with this, can I? No, okay. I think I need to get rid of you. I think you're the massive pain in the neck at the moment. Come on, wake up. Wake up. Friend. Oh, friend. Deaf as a doorknob. Right. Get on with this again. No, get off me! Get off me! Life. Where the hell am I going? I don't know. The objective marker is just pointing me to the middle of this room, so that doesn't help. Oh no, not again! Not again! Sick to death of that happening. Purely because it slows me down. I hate things that slow you down in video games. I absolutely hate them. Okay, so he's moved, but he's still not aggressive. Would you wake up, man? Has the game glitched somehow? Is he supposed to be following me and trying to attack me, but for some reason he's not? Because I feel like he really should be doing that. Maybe I can use my magnet thing on something? Perhaps that will come in handy? I can get you to follow me. No? No? No one's interested in me anymore? No? Okay. Fair enough. It seems I just... Oh, giddy aunt. It seems I slightly suck at this. Oh, giddy aunt. Combination of all these enemies together is a real pain in the neck. Right, okay. At least we got rid of one of them. Okay, now some of them have woken up again, but I highly doubt that you have. Oh, giddy aunt. Just leave me alone. You blasted satanic symbols. You flashlights. Right, how do I get you to die? Is that even my objective? I can't tell anymore. I know I need the keycard to get through this door, and I presumably get it off you. I just don't understand why you're not attacking me. Because I guess that I need to defeat him so that he drops the keycard. He's just not aggressive anymore. Which is, like, really, really irritating. And the magnet doesn't seem to be doing anything. There's nothing on the scanner. So I'm a bit of a loss, really. I feel... At least I figured out you get away from that, everything else. It seems I need to restart somehow. Am I able to do that? Potentially not. I guess then I'm just going to have to let this thing... Right, you just had to go and do some sort of animation that made me think you were doing something interesting, but really you weren't, because you're still as deaf as a doorknob, aren't you? No, I think he's just doing that to sort of teleport himself somewhere else. Right, I've got to let this thing kill me, because I need to restart this, because I'm pretty sure this is bugged. Because I can't for the life of me understand why that person's not assaulting me. Right, let's try this again. Okay, so first, there we are. Now you're dancing around like crazy again. So I just need to make sure that I'm on the far side of these things so that they charge into them. Or at least so that they hopefully charge into them eventually, one day. Gideon, you guys are really, really broken, aren't you? Oh, come on. Ah, you were just waiting for me to turn my back. Little did you realise I had laid a trap. Gideon, you great stupid faces. Right, and alive. Come on, let's just keep circling around this side. There we go. There we go. We'll get this figured out eventually. Gideon. To be honest with you, I feel like I'm not really fighting this. I'm just sort of pressing buttons and hoping a lot. Okay, there we are. Again, you're not doing anything. I'm not meant to attack him with the lights, am I? Because I did think about that, but I thought that would be a bit weird. Like, why would you suddenly need to change that? But upon looking at that animation again that we had there... like, maybe that hurts him somehow. I don't know how, and I get the distinct impression it isn't actually hurting him. But at the moment, it's the best I've got, because once again, he doesn't seem to be attacking me, so that I can't lure him into one of these particle fountains. Where's he gone? I don't know. My objective marker has disappeared as well. Oh, there he is. Okay, then. So I just need to literally stand right next to him, then wait for this to go. And then he'll teleport away, because he's mean. Because it took me 4 frickin' ever to find him. Okay, right. Locate him a little earlier this time. So it's just a matter of stand next to him. Wait for the right moment and then run away. I still don't think that's hurting him. I think that is just him teleporting away. I don't think he's taking any damage from that. We did just save. I don't know why it saved, but that... I mean, when a game auto-saves, that usually implies you've done something right. See there, that sort of stance he takes, that's not dependent on the light, that's just an indication that he's teleporting away. I really do feel like something has gone wrong. I must be doing something wrong here. No! I was supposed to do it. Again, this game likes to give you information, but it doesn't like to give you information about how to fight. So you just have to sort of stumble through on your own. Alright then, fair enough. So, presumably... that's loud. Presumably that wasn't my brother, otherwise we would have had a more emotional moment. Sounds like a helicopter. Someone come to extract me and take me home. Somehow I doubt it. I'm probably just going to get locked up again. Brother? Oh. That's it. That was cool. That was cute. I rather enjoyed that. I don't really get the story, to be honest. So there's supernatural creatures in this world. People tried to harness them, to use them for something or other, harness their power, but then they became too dangerous and they were just trying to contain them or destroy them. But then they seemed to sort of change their mind about containing them, and actually they did want to exploit their power. And they started using human experimentation for that. And they were calling in certain teams, and I think they may have been sacrificing the members of the team to use as test subjects for the supernatural beings. I don't quite know whether I found my brother or not, or whether I just died. I'm not sure, but that was extremely professionally put together, and very enjoyable. Yes, and sort of nicely mysterious with very well balanced and well put together combat. I just think it could possibly do with being a little tiny bit clearer in some ways. Like, if for example in that end fight, when you sort of hit him with the spotlight attack, if he could just sort of react in some way, like, you know, get staggered for a moment, or respond in some way that actually implied he was taking damage, because it didn't look like he was actually taking any damage, he was just teleporting away every time, which was a little mysterious. Or if something could happen to like his character model to show that he's different in that final stage, to give you a clue that you're not supposed to carry on with the same method of attack that you've done thus far, and that you need to do something different this time. I don't know. But that's really good. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed playing that. That was really, really nice. I hope you enjoyed that as well. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am so sorry about this light. I am going to get somebody to look at it, I promise you, because it is driving me absolutely insane. Because it's not just the flickering of the light. Because if the light was just flickering, then that would be one problem. But it's the fact that the camera that you're looking through responds to changes in light to try and balance things out. So the light flickers, then the camera responds to the lower light condition, then the light comes back on, and then the camera readjusts again. So every flicker means there's 4 changes to what you can see, which is immensely annoying. But I just want things to be perfect, and they're not, and it's just so frustrating. Particularly when things just randomly break for no reason, like this light. Like, nothing happened to the light, right? Like a barbarian didn't come in and start whacking the light with a great big axe. It just randomly decided it wasn't going to work anymore, which is just lovely. But never mind. Oh dear, rant over. I'm sorry. That was fantastic. That's a really good game. I'm going to keep an eye on these developers and see if they make anything else equally exciting, because this is fantastic. Right. I'll let you get on with the rest of your life now, so I should say, look after each other and good night.